Hi. The awakened mindset is able to embrace paradox. It's a flexible mindset because as we awaken, we realize many things. We realize, wow, I'm not the body, and there's really no past. It's all just in my mind. It's all just a thought, and nothing really matters. And who is there to have choice? Well, there's no choice, and there's no free will, and all of these good realizations that most people have, or many people have when they're awakening. The thing is that we have two sides to our mind, two sides to our intelligence, and these realizations are coming from the conscious mind, from the rational mind. It's trying to make sense of life. Meanwhile, the subconscious mind, which is the intelligence more of the body, the natural intelligence, doesn't sort of have this ability to separate itself from life and to kind of make up concepts and to come to conclusions. It's actually right here now in the presence of life. So it's really not a good idea to feed back to yourself that, oh, I don't have choice, and it doesn't really matter what I eat because I'm not the body. And all of these kinds of things that many people sort of, they come to this conclusion, and it's a rather rigid mindset. Okay, so the truly awakened mindset is very, very flexible. It's just as we see in nature, like in the winter when it's snowing in the forest and a lot of snow piles up on a branch. Eventually, the branch, the intelligence of the tree, it lets go, and the snow slips off, and the branch springs back into place. So we can take a leaf out of a tree's book, and we can also be flexible, not rigid, and think, "Wow, I've got it all now. I understand everything." There are many spiritual teachers who are not particularly healthy, and even one who many people consider to be the greatest. In my opinion, he also had a blind spot. This was Ramana Maharshi, who, when asked when he was dying of cancer, "Why don't you heal yourself, Master?" And he said, well, the body itself is a disease, so just let it find its natural end or its natural conclusion. And I mean, I don't know what he was actually thinking. Maybe he was just referring to the idea of the body is a disease. But the thing is, you see, that the body itself, the intelligence of the body, it's not able to extrapolate. It's not sophisticated intelligence. So I would say that he even got that cancer in the first place because somehow that his subconscious mindset was, well, the body doesn't really matter. It's well known that he didn't really like being hemmed in his ashram. People were pretty much keeping him in prison, and he in his biography, it's said that one time somebody was with him and he was crying because he just wanted to slip into the jungle away from people. And his friend said, or whoever was with him was saying, why don't you just do it? And he said, well, they would find me, they'd sort of drag me back and put me back in this ashram. So I don't really have any choice. So even the great Ramana, that was his mindset. So he was pretty much kind of telling himself, I'm stuck. And so, that's the intelligence of the body. If we don't honor it, we don't really say, well, sometimes we have to do stuff that is not really enjoyable, but we can tell ourselves, well, I choose to do this. If we do it and we feel that we can't really get out of it, we can sort of flip it round and say, I choose to do this. And then the cells of the body is like, well, great, okay, we're choosing to do this. So do you get the idea here? That it's very important to embrace paradox, that even though we can, hand on heart, we can say it's all an illusion. It really is. I mean, this is my experience right now, and it has been for many years, that I see life as, I can't really give it a name, I certainly don't see that I'm a body on a spherical or flat earth. It's just as it is. It's a dream. Maya, whatever. But I don't sort of dwell on this, you know. I give myself the awareness that I am. I give myself to life. I enjoy life. I perceive life through my heart center. I abide in my reality, which is emptiness. But I'm turning up. You know, I'm here, I'm now, I'm enjoying it. And so this is the paradox of life. This is this simultaneous being empty, being full, not coming to any conclusions, not sort of telling yourself, well, you know, it's all just a dream, it's all just an illusion. Don't do that, because your cells, I mean, even cells just an idea, right? But your subconscious, your feely part of you is not going to like that. It's life itself. It wants to be inhabited. It wants to be penetrated, and it wants to be sort of made present in a sort of grateful, joyful, loving way right now. Okay? So this is embracing the paradox. So please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.